Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. So two things to go over quickly. I've said this already on the previous two videos. I'm not going to go into it too much. YouTube are unsubbing active subs and not pushing videos out, so resub if you were unsubbed, sub if you're new and fancy, in all ways of the term, what you see here, and also like and comment, dislike if you, engagement, it all matters. And the second point, this has nothing to do with today's video, and maybe to some people it would be seen as TMI, but grow up. I went for a smear test today, get the results back in about 3 weeks. Had a smear test today. I know that the vast majority, 80% of my audience are female. A lot of them are in the 18 to 26 bracket. It's recommended that you get a smear test done when you turn 25. This was the first time I had one today, and don't know about you guys, but to me it's always been hyped up as, oh, it's bloody horrible. So I was a bit apprehensive going in, and then lying there with no trousers or pants on. I didn't mind that too much. I didn't mind some random woman looking at my bits because it doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. It's her job. Who cares? I think my bits look quite nice. You know, have confidence in yourself. But before they put the, I don't know the technical word for it, before they put the plastic thing in, I kind of felt like I might cry because I really don't want to do this. It was over in 20 seconds, it didn't hurt, it felt a bit weird in that, but I get that same sensation when I think of wooden ice lolly sticks. I hate, no, you know, it makes me talk funny, I hate it so much. It was fine. So if you're over the age of 25 and female, go get a smear test done. I mean, you could probably go if you're male and ask them for a smear test, but you might get some strange looks. That's all I really want to say about that. Health update in 3 weeks' time? No, like, I'm not gonna do any health updates. But I just think it's important because I did ask one other person, what's the smear test like? And maybe it's because they were a bit older, but they filled my head with not nice things. So take it from me, if you just relax, it's over in 20 seconds and it's fine. It doesn't hurt, it just feels a bit odd. I felt like I'd share that because it's important, because they can check for cervical cancer with a smear test. But also I feel like I get a lot of comments saying that I'm kind of like an internet big sister. So yeah, just get it done. Right, so for today's video, we're going to have a double clown world. It's been a while since I've done a clown world. I do get sent articles all of the time. I always make a note of it and then I just never do them. But I got sent two by someone on Instagram, and I can't always check my Instagram messages because I'm not gonna do that to myself because it's not healthy to, even if it's all praise, that's especially not healthy actually, because you get an overinflated sense of self if you do that. If there are any clown worlds that people really want to see done, then email me. It's in the about section on my YouTube channel. It's under this bit where it says no journalists allowed on my Minecraft server. Don't ask what that's about. So for the first article today, flustered virgin on naked attraction rushes off set and consoled by producers after being overwhelmed by vaginas. How apt. I was just talking about my vagina. For those of you who aren't aware, there is a TV show in England. It's like, I think I saw it once at 4 AM and vowed never again. It's this kind of backwards dating show where so the contestant goes into a room and everyone's covered by these blocks, and slowly the barriers, that's a better word, I'm a writer, the barriers move up slowly to show like different body parts, and then the contestant has to vote off people. You know, on, say someone has like a really weird looking knee, they'd vote them off, and then at the end, when the face is revealed, I think the contestant has to go get naked too, or can choose to get naked, and they end up going on a date. Yeah, so it's called Naked Attraction. So that's a fucking thing that someone, I think it's Channel 4, someone at Channel 4 sat there in a boardroom and thought, I've got the best idea here. And they won't let me on TV, it's an outrage. A Naked Attraction contestant has become the first contestant to walk off set after becoming overwhelmed at the naked women in front of him. Brian, a virgin before appearing on the show, was so taken aback by the genitalia proudly standing before him he temporarily left the set. In a clip from the episode, host Anna Richardson said, "Are you okay, Brian? You look like you're about to faint." "I'm sorry, I need a moment. Anna, can I have a little moment?" "Of course you can," she reassured him, and Brian saying, "Apologies, yeah, I need to think." How is this TV? How is this legal? Speaking about the surprising moment, Anna explained, a young chap called Brian, who is a virgin. If that point hasn't been hammered in enough, how many times have it been mentioned? 3? A lovely guy, wine connoisseur and proficient musician, felt really faint when he was faced with 6 naked girls. Did he get the biggest boner of his life? Or the blood rushed from his head to his other head? Anna added they had to be consoled by producers before explaining to the Mail Online, "Anna Richardson, how dare you talk to the Daily Mail?" He was a good lad, he came back on and faced the rest of the show. Thankfully, Brian recovered and actually returned to finish the rounds to secure a date with one of the lucky ladies. The unique dating show is returning to screens next week after it underwent a few changes to comply with social distancing measures. What does that even fucking mean? They're all in like these separate booths from each other. They're socially distanced anyway. What a load of bollocks. Despite the fact contestants have to stand in a studio with no clothes on, they actually reveal themselves from behind disinfected glass pods, which can be wiped down afterwards. Well, you'd hope that measure was in place before, that like pre the virus, they were still wiping these pods down after naked people had been in them and more naked people were about to go in them. Singletons who've chosen can go on a socially distanced date if need be, they continue to The Sun. So we've got The Sun, the Mail, all mentioned in a Metro article. It's a trifecta of bullshit. Love in the age of the virus. There's nothing like it. I still think this show is the weirdest thing ever. If you are female, please keep your dignity and stay away from these immoral devils. They treat men, women like products and will replace them as soon as they see better items. Stick to those who value morality and real marriage with a capital M. Having a bone in front of thousands of viewers must be difficult to deal with on camera. I said that. I bet he was brought up in a strict religious family. Religion messes people up. That is an assertion. And Satan allowed a man to sleep with anything in the name of freedom. Who are the people that comment on the Daily Mail? I think there's one person in this comment section, Xanthine, who's just repeating the same thing about Satan. This is the weirdest show ever. Even Satan would sign it off in person. Not only it shows how low these people are, but to pose around for others to be inspected like in a fruit and veg stall is beyond comprehension, as if the private parts are what keeps people together. Most are weird and would turn them into cheaters. But I'm glad God created idiots and stupid people. Yes, I'm glad God created stupid people as well. So that was the first article. This second article, also on the Metro, they were having a field day, weren't they? Man's pet geese come with him to the, oh, so there's more than one, to the pub, wearing special nappies. England. A man who adopted 2 pet geese during lockdown, it's a bit out there, but I'll take it, has started taking them to his local pub wearing nappies. Sven Kirby, 34, is regularly spotted walking the birds named Norbert and Beep Beep. I'm not saying anything. Around the streets of Leeds, and the odd trio have now branched out into socialising in their local. The admin assistant hand-reared the birds from 5 days old after buying them for 40 quid each in June. 40 quid and get 2 geese. I might do that. I might get some ducks. I have to build a pond in my garden. He lets them have free rein in the house when he's at home, while he keeps them in a pen in the garden when he's out. Sven, who lives on his own, said, "I know a goose is a strange pet, but it's something different that I've wanted for a while. I could have had a dog, but as I work full-time, I didn't think that was very fair. Geese require much less attention. I love the 2 of them. They're brilliant characters and great fun to keep as pets." Oh, there's a little video. Geese kind of sound like velociraptors, don't like fake velociraptors, because there aren't any real ones, but it kind of sounds like Jurassic Park, doesn't it? Sounds nothing like Jurassic Park. Sven first got the idea of keeping geese a few years ago when he was in York visiting his then girlfriend and saw some waddling along the riverbank. He said, "My ex wasn't too keen on the idea, so when we broke up I decided it was my chance to finally do it." Get you a woman who will let you buy geese on a whim. When lockdown hit, he did some research and found his nearest breeder was in Grantham, Lincolnshire, so he set off on the 160-mile round trip. After parting with 80 quid, he returned back to Leeds with the 2 male geese from the same clutch. Beep Beep was named after the sound the bird makes. Are geese the ones that are aggressive, or are swans? Because they could also double as 2 bodyguards. They are giant exhibition du Toulouse geese, which are often bred for foie gras. Oh no! This article took a dark turn. Meaning they're used to being handled and therefore generally docile. They can live for up to 40 years. Sven said the pair haven't had any behavioural problems and have generally been easy to keep, as they don't require much exercise and have a diet 80% made up of grass. All I'm getting from this article is I need to get some geese. However, they can't be potty trained, so they live for 40 years and can't be potty trained. That's bollocks, surely. Surely you could teach, right? Challenge accepted for when I get my pair. So he does have to put them in specially made goose nappies shipped in from America when they're inside the house. Sven said, they're very happy and friendly animals, which makes them great to keep as pets. I've hand raised them from 5 days old, so they see me as their dad. Father. They follow me about everywhere and can sometimes be protective. They are all talk though. They have a little honk at someone every now and then, but it's nothing to worry about. I hope he's walking around Leeds and they're just like pecking at people's ankles. Sven works 5 days a week, so generally puts Norbert and Beep Beep into the boot of his car to take out for walks on Friday evenings and weekends. Oh my god, I like this guy. I like Sven. Come on my channel, let me interview your geese. He said, we turn quite a lot of heads. Everyone wants to stop and have a chat. A short walk will usually take me about 2 hours because all the attention. People. But I don't mind. I quite like the attention, to be honest. You probably wouldn't do well being the shy type if you went and bought geese and decided to be an eccentric person who walks around with geese. That's like when people walk their cats. You're probably going to get attention. I did Google once, can you take rats for walks, like get them tiny little harnesses and tiny little leads, and it's not a good idea because if they escape from it, they're gone. Like they're done, they're not coming back. When we went to the pub, Norbert and Beep Beep just stood by my side as I drank a pint. It was good fun and everyone there loved it. Unusually for geese, Norbert and Beep Beep aren't too fond of water and will go and Sven joins them. He said, I'm not sure how much swimming I'll be doing over winter, but I'll do my best. That was a nice story, wasn't it? Something to brighten up this period of time that we're in. Anyway, that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, do remember to like, comment, subscribe. I make new videos whenever I feel like it, but we are currently in England under another national lockdown for a month, which means the uploads are going to be much more prolific. Got nothing else to do except play the I started playing the Outer Worlds recently. I tried to play it like months ago when I lived in a different place and the TV was always way too far away from my bed. So the text on the screen I couldn't read properly, so I didn't really like it and then didn't bother with it. But you know, since now I can actually get close to a TV. I've been playing the Outer Worlds and it's so good. It's got that, like, if you liked Fallout New Vegas, then you're probably going to like the Outer Worlds because it's like Fallout but with better graphics and also in space, and it's still got the Obsidian sense of humour that Bethesda just can't get right. Anyway, that's all for this video and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!